If you're looking for new anime to try out or old ones to watch with new episodes, Verve is the place to be. Black Clover, Demon Slayer, the most talked about anime right now, Dr. Stone, and new episodes of Don Machi and the critically acclaimed new arc of One Piece are available on Verve in high definition right now, vrv.co/geekdom. Try the streaming service for free with that link and enjoy these shows as well as classic episodes of all your favorite anime from the past. vrv.co/geekdom. So this new Call of Duty coming out looks like the best one in years and years and years and years. And so I wanted to do like a video game memories, I guess little video or whatever you want to call it, on Call of Duty and kind of like my memories of playing the old Call of Duties and really getting into them back in the day. And it's interesting because Call of Duty isn't even that old. Like, it might seem old for a lot of people, but really the rise of Call of Duty when it really became a big thing was in the late 2000s, which really isn't that long ago. Like, when you look at classic gaming, you know, and you talk about classic video games, it's always the 90s, you know, PS1, Super Nintendo, NES in the 80s. Call of Duty, I guess because it's been so many years now, would be considered a classic game now. The original ones anyways, even Modern Warfare 1 would be considered that. But to me, it wasn't. And actually, one thing I'll tell you about my personal connection with Call of Duty is that I actually did not like the series when it first came out. I was not into it because for those of you who might be too young to remember, even though I don't think any of y'all are, because I think most of y'all are in your 20s and 30s, you know what I'm talking about. There was the era of the first-person shooter right around this time. It was from like 2000, I want to say 06, right? Like around 05, 06 and upwards, where there was just all these first-person shooters that came out, and it was just constant overflooding of first-person shooters over and over and over and over again. And, you know, it got kind of annoying because even though I have never had a problem with first-person shooters, like I love Doom and Quake, I grew up on those games, you know, and even, you know, Medal of Honor, there's so many of them. You know, I felt like there was just too many of them at the time. You know, now it's kind of changed, but for a while there, it was all first-person shooters. And also, I was living with some roommates at the time, and all they would do is play Call of Duty all day. I mean, dude, all day they would play this game. I never hated it or anything. It's just that I just never got into it because it was kind of like, oh, that's the new mainstream thing. I didn't think it was going to actually be, you know, as fun as it was. Then I started playing Modern Warfare. Now, Modern Warfare 1, the original Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, PS3, Xbox 360, that was the first Call of Duty that I really, really dug into, and I loved it. Modern Warfare 1 is... Actually, screw it. All the Modern Warfares are great. Modern Warfare 2, to me, is probably the best Call of Duty game ever made. I would probably put it up there. Modern Warfare 3, I absolutely loved as well. I know it's not as good as 2 in some cases, but 3, I think, was so polished. And I love survival mode. Me and my ex-roommate at the time would play survival mode. Brother, and I haven't even gotten into Black Ops yet. Let me get to that in a minute. But we play survival mode. And, oh, man, it was so much fun because we you know... we like kind of create this little sort of like a little, I guess, like a little parked area with 2 turrets and like grenades and what C4 everywhere, and then, you know, the juggernauts would come, so we'd throw out the C4 and then run behind the wall, and then boom, you know, man, it was I'm smiling right now because it was so much fun, dude. Like, it was just so much fun. Then, you know, up next wave, here comes the next wave, you know, let's upgrade our weapons, and it was just... Dude, we'd spend hours playing this, man, trying to get to the highest possible levels. You know, I feel like playing it right now. Like, I feel like stopping the video and going to play right now because it was so much fun. But Modern Warfare, like, I was never good at playing Modern Warfare online. Those kids on the internet are monsters, dude. They'd eat me alive, right? I'm just not good at it. It's just not one of my skill sets. But it was fun. Calling in an airstrike and bombers and all that was a blast, dude. It was a blast. And then, you know... Again, Modern Warfare 2, I think, is probably the best one. 2 and 3 are up there. But Black Ops 1, okay, when Black Ops 1 first came out, I thought it was kind of a step down from Modern Warfare 2 because 2 was such a big game, but the more I played it, the more I loved it. Obviously, Zombies was great in World at War. The Black Ops 1 version is even better. We would play Zombies in that damn movie theater, dude, for hours, bro. Oh my God, hours we'd spend playing the damn Zombies game over and over and over again. But the thing I love about Black Ops 1 is the story. I love that storyline, that whole Mason, and you get to go through like, the Vietnam War, the Korean War. They play freaking Creedence Clearwater Revival, dude. Like, and like the whole story of where it went with Mason was. I'm not gonna spoil it because if you haven't played that game, like, get yourself a copy of Black Ops 1, dude, if you haven't played it. It might have been a last-gen game, but, dude, you got to get yourself a copy of it and play the story mode. A lot of folks don't care about the story mode, but I thought the story mode was... I know people just want to play online. Some people do. No, I love the campaign, and Modern Warfare 2 had a good one. Actually, Modern Warfare 2 had no Russian. Dude, I remember how we were... Dude, when no Russian... I'm marking out right now, and some of y'all feel me on this one. Yeah, go back to it to when we were younger, bro. You'll remember this. So when no Russian was like a thing, right? I remember just, what is this level? Like, me and my friends were like, what is this right now? Like, what is this level, dude, that we're in? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're killing innocent people. Remember, no Russian, and it's like it's an optional level. So we're like, wait a minute, what is going on here? What is going on? And essentially, it was one of those things where, like, it was controversial, but I hate to say it. I hope y'all don't judge me on this one, but it was kind of fun. Like, it was kind of fun, honestly. Like, sorry, but it was fun, okay? Don't hate me for that, please. It's a game. Obviously, we would never do this in real life, but I can see why politicians would take this and be like, oh, look at that level. It's inspiring kids to do these crimes. And it's not. We never did any of those crimes. Come on. But I can see why some people would take that, and I'll bet you that Activision will never do that again. It was very controversial for sure, but it was fun. It was a fun level. Modern Warfare 2 is great. Black Ops is great. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was good. And then actually, I want to throw y'all a bone here. If you've ever played Call of Duty 2, not Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2, the original Call of Duty 2, that is a fun game. It's actually available on 360. I'm pretty sure it's on, well, I know it's on PC. But get yourself a copy of that game. It's classic World War II Call of Duty first-person shooter. Amazing campaign. It covers all of the main battles in World War II. World at War covered, like, some of the smaller battles, but Call of Duty 2 was covering D-Day and, like, and it's so much fun. Like, that game is, and again, just play the campaign mode. It is so much fun, dude. Call of Duty 3 was fun as well, but 2, when it comes to campaigns and, like, the World War II Call of Duty, which is the classic Call of Duty, that's what it originally was for. And, like, just the classic World War II battles, like, that to me is the best one when it comes to really picking up on that, that feel of Call of Duty. Then you had Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which was like a little bit of a weird game. I liked it, but it was weird. Zombies was fun, but it didn't feel as fun as the previous game. Too many gimmicks, if you ask me. The campaign mode for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was not as good. I've also got Black Ops 3 as well, which that's the one where you can, like, fly and things like that. Things got really weird as the games progressed. I remember Ghost coming out. Now, again, you might not agree with me on this one, but me and my ex-roommate, remember, me and my friend, this is years ago, I was roommates with a buddy of mine. We loved Black Ops 1. We loved Modern Warfare 2 and 3. So when Ghost came out, we were like, hey, we got to get the new Call of Duty, bro. I remember the night it came out, we went out to go get it. And I remember we played it for about 2 hours, and I was very disappointed. Ghost was weird. I don't think it's a terrible game. It just felt really weird. The controls felt weird, like those weird kind of coins they added in there. We were expecting it to be like the previous Call of Duties, but maybe with something new, and it just felt like, and to me, like, the campaign, I don't even remember playing the campaign. I have no memories of the campaign for that game, so I don't know if it's good or not. It might be good. I remember hearing that there's a pretty cool story there, but I never tried it. Ghost was just, and to me, Ghost was such a letdown that I didn't even play Call of Duty again until Black Ops 3. Like, they had Advanced Warfare come out. I think everybody hates that one. I never got into it. It was like Call of Duty died, and it did. Like, I know a lot of people who were covering this on YouTube, their channels just went belly up because Call of Duty was just not good for a while. So we've got like the remake of Modern Warfare 1, which everybody loves. Now we have this new Call of Duty coming out, and I'm actually interested again because they're doing some interesting stuff. Again, I don't want to say anything until the game is out, but they're bringing back the campaign. And I didn't like Black Ops 4 because I really wanted a campaign mode. I like the campaign. I mean, I really do like the story. But I don't know if they're ever going to top Black Ops 1, bro. Black Ops 1 had such a great story. Like, my God, to me, that's probably the best. Honestly, I know some folks are going to say Halo. I think that Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Black Ops, was the best campaign in any first-person shooter I ever played. Honestly, it was such a great story, you know, and you go to Cuba and Fidel's there, and, you know, I'm Cuban, so I see that. Just a lot of fun. And so that was my era of Call of Duty. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, World at War, Black Ops 2 and 3, Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Those are the ones where Call of Duty was at its absolute peak, and I really hope the new one is good. So those are my Call of Duty memories. Please share yours down below. I just remember, there's some funny memories too. Like, I remember I played this kid, and these kids like 10 years old online. Some of them, one was probably y'all. One of y'all might have been doing this. And the kid was like, "Hey, Mom, give me some lemon pepper." And I remember there was one guy, and I'm sorry if I laughed at this. It's very offensive, but his screen name was like something with the N-word, and his little picture was a Klan member with a fishing pole, like Ku Klux Klan, and he had a piece of fried chicken tied to the end of the pole. Like, they would let you get away with anything on this freaking game. I remember there was always the one dude when you play multiplayer. This is all multiplayer, by the way, stories. When you play multiplayer, there's always the one dude who has music playing in the background. Like, he's playing some weird Euro pop music, and he's like, and then you got the redneck, "Come on, man, where you at, man? Where you at, man?" Like, always, bro. It's just, it's funny to me, dude. But, man, it just brings back so many fun memories of playing multiplayer Call of Duty. Just the wackiness, even if you lose, the wackiness of being out there is just awesome. Anyways, that's it. Thanks again. Hope you have a good one, and leave your memories down below for Call of Duty, the entire franchise. Talk to you soon.